Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're live.
Just give it a second. It'll do feedback on me if we're not careful.
Okay.
It says live on here.
Okay. 6 o'clock. Welcome everyone to this extraordinary meeting to discuss the rural community energy farm. Are there any apologies for absence? None. As there is one item, there's no variation of order of business. Has anyone a request? Oh, are there any declarations for interest? No declarations of interest. And does anyone have a request for a dispensation on matter in which they have a disclosable pecuniary interest? I take it as the previous answer was no. The answer to this one's no. Which brings us to the business for the evening. We've all received on the email the reports and the correspondence that we've engaged in regarding the feasibility study for sustainable Hayfield. And item A is to consider whether to accept the terms and conditions of the grant offer from Rural Community Energy Fund to fund the technical feasibility study regarding the construction of a ground-based solar farm within the parish. So I think we can take A and B together really to consider whether to accept and enter into a contract with ADAS to carry out a technical feasibility study regarding the construction of a ground-based solar farm within the parish. Does anyone want to open this up?
Can I tell
Mick? Yeah.
just to say that my interpretation of the correspondence, I hope I've got this correct, is that the solicitor pretty well confirmed that there would be no financial risk to the council in entering into this venture. So that was all I wanted to be satisfied about. And I don't know about everybody else, but from what the solicitor was saying, I'm pretty well convinced that things won't be risky at all for the council. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, the legal advice, I think the terminology to use was that ADAS have removed all foreseeable financial risk. I think that was what they wanted. Dave?
Yeah, I think Leslie, the solicitor, seemed to be quite surprised that they'd gone as far as they'd gone. I think we're in the position where we asked them to do this, and they've certainly gone as far, if not further than we asked. I can't see we've got any other option now except to go with this. We've made it very clear that this is our final involvement with the scheme. Which I think is also important as well. We didn't envisage we'd be in this position now, but we have managed to resolve it, I think, in a way that there is no risk to the council, which has been very important, really.
I think it's a lesson that we need to learn in future. And, you know, I'm quite happy because Leslie Middleton is excellent. And I hope to goodness we don't have any more involved with them on anything else, because they haven't got a proper setup in any case. But I'm in favour of us going ahead because she's protected us.
Okay, so let's propose and second. Has anyone else any comment to add? Dave?
I'll propose, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Okay. Jackie, do you want to make a comment before we vote?
No, I was going to second it, only I was too slow.
You're too far away.
Okay, well, I think on that basis, and I'd like recording in the minutes that are concerned about future involvement. But with that, all those in favour of the proposition? And that is carried unanimously. And thank you for that. That's a very short and sweet meeting.
The best kind.
Well, it probably is the best time. And there's no time to disagree, is there? Jackie, you want to
I'd
make
like to propose that we offer our thanks to the clerk.
Yeah,
He's gone above and beyond in all of this,
yes, definitely.
well
Yeah.
outside the usual remit.
Yeah.
Agree with you, Jackie, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I think that's that can be unanimously endorsed. Thanks very much, Andy, because the work that you've done has eradicated the risk to the council and enabled the feasibility to go ahead. So I hope also Sustainable Hayfield appreciate your efforts. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to do a sharp exit right. My wife's here with a coat on, and we're off to get some liquid refreshment.
Good idea.
Enjoy.